Now let's go ahead and talk about creating a pipeline. Now the purpose of the pipeline is to connect multiple machine learning steps together. So instead of doing pre-processing separately and transformation separately and training separately, we're going to connect it in a pipeline. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Now the first thing we need to do creating the pipeline is to import pipeline from Scikit-Learn. So again, importing part, you can do imports over here also, but I like to put my imports right on the top so that you will know what things you're using in the right when you launch the notebook, and also your colleagues and your other developers will know that what packages and frameworks were used in this notebook. So from Scikit-Learn dot pipeline, and we will import pipeline. The other thing I also want to import will be the linear regression algorithm. So from Scikit-Learn dot linear model import, and you will see linear regression. So that's one of the algorithms we'll be using to train our model. Let me go ahead and run all of them. There we go. And I'm going to go back over here, and now we are ready to create a pipeline. All right. So what will be in our pipeline? Let's start with the pipeline. Pipeline equals to, and we can use the pipeline and pass in the steps. What are the different steps that we are trying to do in our pipeline? Right? Well, we're going to provide a tuple where the first part will be just the alias, the name of the step. Now this can be anything you want. I'm going to call this preprocessor, and going to pass in the object that we have already created, which is a preprocessor. So that will be the first step. And keep in mind that the order in the pipeline does matter, because this means that it is going to perform the pre-processing step as the first step. Now, when it is performing the pre-processing step, it will have transformers in the preprocessor, which is going to transform these, different column. One of them will be, two of them will be standardized, because if you look over here, the numeric features are the year and the mile. So those two columns will be standardized. And then you will also have one hot encoder, which is going to encode the categorical column called name. But that will be part of the preprocessor, and that's our first step. The second step, what we will do is the actual algorithm itself, meaning we are going to be performing the actual training. I'm going to go ahead and pass it and just call it model. And for that, we are going to use linear regression. So that's the algorithm you're going to be using to perform the actual training. And that creates our pipeline. Let's go ahead and run this. Great. Now, what happens if I actually print the pipeline? Like if I go over here and just print the pipeline, you'll see this really nice graphic that shows up. And you can see the pipeline is right there, right? And it's kind of like the outer box. And inside over here, the first step is preprocessor. We can open this up and see. But inside the preprocessor, we have different aliases, num and category. For num alias, we're going to use standard scalar. And then it's going to be one hot encoder. And you can see that it's kind of like flowing in that direction. It's going like this. And that's why the order in which you provide the steps does matter. And the last step it goes to is a linear regression, and then it outputs. Right? So this is a really nice visual thing that you also get with the pipeline. And we will, take a look at that later on, that there are a lot of other benefits of pipeline. Okay, now the next part that we want to do is training. And apart from training, we also want to find out that how our algorithm measures, meaning what kind of loss, what kind of score that we are getting, like what is the efficiency of our algorithm, right? And so that is something that we're going to do in the next lecture.